WTF Wednesday.
You shall not pass.
Why not?
Gas.
Oh.
Wednesday.
I got a question, man.
This is like, what's up?
Happy hump day. Hey.
What, you just said you had a question. Answer your question.
I felt like throwing that in there. How did cutting cheese become a euphemism for passing gas? Oh, because maybe cheese smells.
Yeah, I bet there's like some pretty, like the stanky cheese, like the Munsters and the Havarti. I guess.
Okay,
yeah.
Tim, you're an idiot. I get it. I just answered my own fucking question.
Do you remember the youth group we used to go to, or you used to go to, that I would come and attend every now and again? What was it called?
Raphael's.
St. Raphael's. Yeah. Who was that dude that like they'd like blend up the fish? He'd always eat it, or he'd eat the cheese, or.
Oh, dude,
you know what I'm talking
that
about?
Was some weird shit. I had completely forgotten about that until you just mentioned it right now.
I know.
Yeah, they would make like a weird, like, kind of a goulash, like the same shit they used to haze us with in fucking.
Dude, seriously, PETA, don't get after us, but like they put a goldfish in a blender one time and blended it up.
Oh, you're right. Why, dude?
I don't know, man. That doesn't seem very Christian.
No, that's evil.
Yeah, that poor goldfish. PETA did not provide anybody with sustenance. Because I'm pretty sure the dude that drank it vomited it pretty much uncontrollably right after that.
Quite possibly. However, I mean, that fish was born. I'm sure they bought it at a pet store, and I'm sure it was a feeder fish. So he was literally born and bred to be eaten by something.
I know, but I just feel bad. I just feel bad.
Well, and you're right. Like, at least if he's getting eaten by a frog or
I really don't
whatever,
feel that bad.
Whatever
I just don't want to be retaliated upon by those. Never mind.
PETA?
PETA. I love PETA.
I think it's weird that PETA Pit. I think it's weird that PETA came out and like demanded like rights for, and I'm speaking way out of school because I don't know all the details, but they said something along the lines of that these like Boston Scientific, you know, the fucking stupid robots. I mean,
yeah, Boston Dynamics.
Boston Dynamic, because Boston Scientific is like a medical company. Never mind.
Okay.
But yeah, they were like, oh, you can't be mean to the robots, because there's like the one video where I
remember that. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, wait, hold on,
whoa, wait, hold on, dude.
I'm all about
protecting it.
I'm all about protecting the animals, but like, it's a fucking robot.
So, speaking of what the F,
man?
What the F? What's our what the F Wednesday topic here today, Tim?
The what the F Wednesday that I picked was kind of just one thing that I feel like opens up the door to talk about generally a lot of similar things. I saw some article about, it was in, hold on, let me cite
ScaryMommy.com.
ScaryMommy.com. Cool name for a website, by the way. So
that sounds scary.
They posted something about it was a bunch of like bullshit health fads. And one they posted was the lemonade diet, which I think is similar to like the Master Cleanse. Like,
where you do the lemonade
juice,
with the cayenne pepper, maple syrup. Yeah.
And their whole point is like, it's this whole fad, and like you can buy the pre-made version for like $40 a gallon or some shit. And it's
I'll just make it.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, like all you're really doing is fasting, bro.
Well, and so I attempted the lemonade, or whatever you call it, Master Cleanse.
Wow.
This was probably
what's
7-8 years ago.
I've tried it a few times. What's the longest you've ever actually?
Oh, I made it like 3.5 days.
Oh, dude, I think that's I think my best is like a day and a half.
Really? Yeah, I made it 2. I know I made it 2 days. I can't remember if I made it the third day, but at that point, and it actually fasting is good for you if you do it properly and under the right supervision and all that stuff, because it kind of resets your body. And that's kind of how I ended up justifying me not doing it for 21 days, because I felt like I failed, but I'm like...
If you want some really solid, well-researched information and tips and tricks when it comes to fasting, long fasting, but also intermittent fasting, I would go to bengreenfieldfitness.com.
Yeah,
he's got it all over the place. Sponsor us, but we're big fans of his. He's awesome, and dude, his research, he researches the shit out of the stuff he talks about, and he also makes himself a guinea pig. And like, I applaud him, because I would never do the shit that he does. But
But yeah, so I remember like I got into the third day and I was like, I remember seeing, I used to get like these like boxed soups, you know, like it was just basically like tomato and roasted pepper.
Yeah. It was just basically vegetable stuff.
Yeah. And I remember seeing that and I was like, oh my God, that looks like a flipping double cheeseburger right now. So
it's amazing, man.
In a way though, it kind of made me appreciate the less appetizing foods, like, and it does sort of reset your brain too, because you're like, well, I don't really want the big huge thing. I just want something that's not
and there's
lemonade.
There are definitely pros to fasting, and even this, master cleanse or lemonade diet or whatever you call it isn't necessarily a bad thing. And I'm not saying it is, but when it becomes bad is when these people sell it as a product, and you're paying like all this money for it. And it's like this
a little predatory.
Like, oh, this is going to kickstart your diet and it's going to do this and that and another. And it's like a lot of things. Like, yeah, it's a good tool to have in your toolbox, but it's not necessarily the fucking end all be all answer to all your fucking problems, I guess is what I'm saying.
No, for sure.
And for something like this, like you can buy like, I think it's called the Hollywood cleanse or whatever. And you spend like, it's like $16 or whatever for like a half gallon, which lasts you, I don't know, like 2 days or whatever. So to do it for a week, you'd have to buy you spend like, I don't know, like $100, $200 for like a week, when literally it's lemon juice, maple syrup.
Well, and I feel like
cayenne pepper.
10 years ago, it would have been a little different. Or even like, 12 years ago, it would have been a little different because the information wasn't so readily available. But now that like with the, 2006, we get YouTube, and then, the amount of information that's put on there, you can kind of find recipes for this stuff and people break it down. So the market for that kind of predatory, diet snake oil is shrinking, thank God, because, people
I think
just
so,
be like, well, okay, you want to break, this is what this is. And, to a big degree,
But then you have, dude, there's so much snake oil being sold, dude. It's disgusting. And I feel like people, like when it comes to fitness and health and stuff, I feel like that's one of a few areas where people are like just kind of a little bit more gullible. Like, oh, hell yeah, I've been trying to do this and failing. Of course I'll spend $200 to drink your fucking lemon juice for a week.
Well, yeah, people get desperate, It's like, I've tried everything.
Talk about,
Yeah,
it's like anything else we talk about on this podcast. And
when you attack something with lack of discipline, it's kind of like going on a journey without a destination. It's
absolutely, dude.
Like, okay, well, a lot of these things actually work, but they prey on the people because they know that they don't have discipline, so they'll pay the money. Mm-hmm. They won't do it, and it's exactly snake oil salesman.
Yeah, I mean, and then you got people like, like Dr. Oz and stuff who, they'll market. I don't know about this particular, but they'll market stuff on their shows, and people just they're all in, dude. They're like, oh yeah, I'll buy this, I'll do this, I mean, if I took every fucking supplement that all the quote unquote experts told me to take, I'd be taking like 500 pills a day.
Right?
like, dude, really? So I guess my point is a lot of this stuff does have some merit, and I'm not necessarily knocking this particular thing or any of these kind of quote unquote fad diets, but I'm just saying, put a little thought into it, put a little research into it, and just kind of know that discipline is the key. And if you put a little bit of research and some hard work into it, you will get where you want to go. But unfortunately, there are no silver bullets. There's no fucking magic genies, and there's no quick fixes per se. I mean, there's some things that are on that can help you get a kickstart or help you get, some quicker
unless
results.
You're like a multimillionaire. But
yeah, but I mean, anything that's sold as a quick fix, like do a little research before you dump a bunch of money and energy into it. Because at the end of the day, I'm sorry to tell you, but, hard work is necessary if you want to do anything that's actually going to matter.
What's the saying? Anything easily gotten is easily lost.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's
if it were that easy, everyone would do it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, yeah. I mean, or like I said, if you have the resources to do so. But then again, you're just going to keep doing it because it didn't take you any discipline or effort to get there. I can't say that for sure, but,
No, for sure, dude.
And I'm not talking to, I doubt anybody who has those resources is listening to our podcast. So
probably
I don't know why
not.
I'm bringing that up.
Probably not. Unless you are listening from your Del Mar Castle, Tony Robbins.
Yeah, Tony Robbins. Well, he puts in the effort.
No, he does, dude. And again, dude, he's a perfect example. I mean,
are you kidding me? Having to get out of bed with those hands? Those are banana hands, man.
Yeah, and dude, can you imagine like trying to like open something small or like?
Yeah, like here you give him the jar of pickles and it's just like
he just breaks the jar. Like,
yeah,
dude.
Tony want pickle.
Or like try to like cut.
I'm just kidding, Tony Robbins. I'm uncomfortable.
No, but honestly though, you're right. You're right at first.
So I'm making fun.
He puts the work in, and he has. And if you know anything about him or his history, yeah, he's always put the work in, and he's not someone who got to where he is because of a quick fix or anything. So, yeah, he's a good dude. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go camp out. I'm gonna go camp out on his driveway until he comes on our show.
That seems like a sound plan.
Yeah, it sounds like a sound plan if Tim wants to get arrested.
Yep, you should just go hide in his garbage cans.
Right, that's not creepy.
No.
I think that's it, dude. That's what we got, man. So
Sweet.
Yeah, fad diets. You know, there's no quick fixes. Don't be sold snake oil. Do a little bit of research.
Humpy. Hump day.
Happy
Attack your hump day.
Go do it.
Big
Get it done. Yeah. All right. We will see you guys with our ears tomorrow, or your ears. Our mouths.
You'll see us with your ears. We'll be up in those ear holes tomorrow. Peace.
Wow. This is getting weird. All right. Bye, guys.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.